Hello, everyone. My name is Gerald. I'm Tarot Stash. And today I have the pleasure of hosting Sweet and Sour Readings with Marina, Heart Centered Tarot. I'm like going, do I have the right one? Yes.
I know.
So
Yes.
I'm glad to have you here. Thank you. I do look forward to these.
Me too. Me too. They're entertaining, they're informative, and they're fun.
Yes. And they're supposed to be fun, and they can be sweet or sour. Now, what does that mean? Sweet readings are the ones that feel a bit like a warm hug, a blankie, a pillow, and a nap.
Yeah.
And if that's the message that you need, great. The sour readings tend to be a bit more direct, a bit more oomph behind them. And both readings are equally powerful. They're equally important. So, and
yes.
What else do you think about those?
You know, like you said, each one of them has a purpose. So, you know, don't let yourself be guided by what it is that you feel you need right now. If you feel like, you know what, I'm feeling a little needy, then yeah, you want to go with the nice and sweet. Just remember that the message that you are going to receive is the message that you need to hear, right? Sometimes what we want to hear and what we need to hear are two different things. So trust the process, trust the universe. And for those of you, if by some chance, if you don't get picked for a reading, don't give up. Listen to the other people's readings, because very often messages can be universal, where they can apply to more than just the person asking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Absolutely. That's so important. And by the way, everybody, please make sure that you are following the links below, because it has all of the contact information. Marina and I both offer private readings. Ways to contact us are below, as are ways to show support to the channels.
Yes.
And you have memberships to your channel.
Yes, I do.
And if you're watching on Tarot Stash, that is linked in the description. So,
yes.
So there you go.
And yeah. And if you're all a little confused as to what's going on, yeah, Gerald is actually hosting today's show because StreamYard was starting to it was starting to have a hissy fit with me. And it wasn't cooperating. So,
oh my.
So, yeah. While I fix that, yeah, it's kind of it's backwards today. So make sure that if you're on my channel, make sure that you subscribe to Gerald's channel. And if you're watching me on Gerald's channel, then make sure you subscribe to mine.
Absolutely. And as always, please remember to like and subscribe, because it's free. And I realize I'm supposed to be channeling you as a host. I can't not do the cards.
No, of course not.
Remember, this is for entertainment purposes only. Please do not make decisions based upon what we say. Seek professional assistance. Really. So there you go. Yes. And if you want a reading, and we are using the Flying Fickle Finger of Fate. If you want a reading, you have to type in #me, followed by sweet or sour. That way we know which reading you want.
Yes.
So, and I also realized I did not make you an admin before we started. So, oops.
Where are my pearls?
I know. Clutch your pearls. I am so sorry. And B is here. Free Spirit, Dawn Turner, Ron DeForest, Cheryl, Annie Hamlet, Witch Garden, 919. Rose Blue. Rose Blue said, Dad stays in all next week, goes to bigger VA to drain his
Oh, good.
better. Good. Good. Hershey is here. Jenny F.
Hershey.
And can we ask for sweet and sour? Since there are two readers, you can, but we're not going to tell you which of us is going to read sweet and which of us is going to read sour. So Hershey said, and StreamYard doesn't like her either. Charlotte is here. So Britta Anderson and Marina, we could be sisters. You look like me. The difference is my hair is curly.
Free spirit. You are a good looking woman.
Yes, I was like, dang.
Yeah.
Okay. I thank you everyone for following and doing that. So it's great to see everybody here. And by the way, do take time to verify that you are subscribed, because YouTube has been doing some things to where it's like, oops.
Yes, again. Yeah. Again, I don't know how often they do it. I don't know whether it's, as soon as you reach a certain level, it does something. I have absolutely no idea. But yeah, I've probably in the last 2-3 days, I've lost like 30 subscribers. Like, hello? I mean, I realize, okay, I may not be for everyone, but 2 or 3 subscribers, yes, but no, it's like 30. Like, come on.
It's nuts. It's nuts. So, all right, I'm going to add people to the screen. We're going to do as many readings as we can. And right now we've got 11 people entered, and let's see if I can do this, because I don't know if you've seen this, but
look. Music.
I got some sound effects. Pamela Bryant, thank you. And we will, I'm going to pull 3 people so that we know that people are here.
Yes.
So,
and make sure you put in #me and then sweet or sour. Oh, Ron DeForest. Wonderful.
And all right, I can stop that. And then
I love the sound effects.
A little bit of fun.
Spirit. There you go.
All right. Okay. You and let's. Ron is like, holy crap, I won.
Yes.
Okay.
Lovely.
All right. I'm just getting caught up. So, okay. First, we have Pamela Bryant and would like a sweet. And then Ron is next. And then Free Spirit.
Free Spirit.
So.
Yeah. Nice.
So, okay. I agree, Midnight Apothecary and Bakery.
Yes, absolutely.
So Pamela wants some sweet
reading.
And so Pamela, here's something that's a really important thing. Is the card I got for you is the Devil. Now people are going to go, ooh, the Devil. No, The devil is just represents all of the things that you don't want to look at because it's a distraction, and that's what the devil can be. It's also forcing you to take a take some time to look at the things that are not pleasant. Here's the thing. I always like to say with the devil, invite it in for tea, get to know it, and then kick it out of your house. Do not allow it to move in.
Yeah.
And I also have get support. You can't do it all yourself, and you are still brave and tough. That's really good. That's a nice pairing, isn't it?
It is.
Yes.
It is. And it goes perfectly with the card that I got. So I went to the Mystic Sisters Oracle,
Mm-hmm.
and the card that I got was Persephone.
Ah.
Persephone. And her message is resilience, adjustments, and faith. So, yes, you're stronger than you think you are. You're absolutely capable of achieving what it is that you want to achieve. Just don't be afraid to make small little adjustments along the way. They're
Mhm.
perfectly acceptable, and have faith that the universe has your back, that you are going to achieve that. So yeah, maybe it's kind of an end to that self-doubt, an end to that and oh, I'm just, hold on while I try to pick up the card. I'm just drawing. Look, what's what she's standing on.
Uh,
Skulls.
skulls.
Like, yeah, like the death card. So yeah, it it's over. It's
Mhm.
over.
Excellent. Excellent. Thank you, Pamela. For those of you who are just joining in, follow the prompts at the bottom of the screen.
Yeah.
And Ron is up, and Ron would like sweet.
Okay.
And, Ron was like, holy crap, I won. Yes, you did win.
And yeah, it does feel kind of special when it's random like that, right? Where you just don't
I
have to
agree.
worry about getting in line. You're, yeah, you put it in and see what happens. Okay. Oh, Ron, I pulled Kuan Yin. And Kuan Yin is all about compassion, empathy, um, love, acceptance. And I think this is telling me that you're you're exhibiting that with other people, right? You're being compassionate and emphatic with other people. Don't forget to be compassionate and an empath with yourself, right?
Yes.
Don't judge yourself so harshly that you feel like you have to put yourself down in order to raise someone else, right?
Hmm.
This is just it's sitting in that space, recognizing who you are, accepting yourself who you are, and saying it's okay. There's nothing wrong with
Hmm.
doing right here, right now.
Yes. And I also think, I'm sorry, are you finished?
Yes.
Okay. So, Ron, I got the star. The star is always a card that reminds me the universe wants you to be successful. This is the universe is conspiring for you to get it what it is that you want and need. And you get to have the light shown on you, and it can draw attention to you, whether or not you want it. So there's a bit of a challenge there. Oh, you cannot make this stuff up. I have the star card, and then you are made from stardust. You are a miracle and here for a reason. The world needs you. Hello.
Yes. Hello. Hello. Yeah.
I mean, and, okay, that's fan twerp worthy.
Yes,
Ron,
absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. You asked, the universe answered. Boom, just like that.
yes, I love that.
Uh-huh.
Love that. And
Absolutely.
yeah, I actually think it's one of those things. This is around for multiple people.
Yes.
We all need to remember that. So
Yes. Yeah.
that's beautiful. All right,
It
and then we
is.
have
Well
free
done, Ron.
spirit.
Yeah.
Free spirit and
And then we have to draw 3 more after free
yes.
spirit.
And I don't see if free spirit, did you say what type of reading you wanted? I don't think I saw that. Oh, thank you, Book Bewitched.
Yay. Hello, book.
So, and Ron said I needed that. I needed encouragement. My empathy has been stretched to its limits and needed a break. Um, I will also say, Ron, you're not the only one who that has been happening to. We need to be kind to ourselves and don't lose our sense of humor.
Oops.
A free spirit wants sour. Flower Beauty Peacock Rainbow, you need to type in hashtag me. Hashtag me.
Yeah. And then followed by sweet or sour.
And
Free spirit. What does free spirit need to learn?
free spirit. Here's your message. You have all of the tools within your reach to be able to make whatever you want happen. You need to get your ego in check a bit because you want to get it done and you want to get it done right without any mistakes. Well, guess what? Any magician worth their salt makes mistakes and learns from them.
Yes.
That's what's very important because, I mean, you asked for a sour reading. So
Mhm.
here you go.
Yeah.
Get some fucking support.
Mhm.
You cannot do all this shit yourself. Ask for help. Free spirit. You know you need to do that. I know you know that, but there's nothing
Mhm.
wrong with asking somebody their opinion and asking for help. You ask doesn't
Yes.
mean that you actually have to take what they say.
No, no, that's all it is. And yeah, what I got for you was the 9 of Pentacles, and this is, very much um, the Lady of Leisure, success, right? Things are going really, really well. Although that's not kind of the sense that I got. So I picked another card, and I got the 10 of Wands. So I'm thinking maybe you're spending just a little too much time concentrating on the on the material things that you currently possess, and that could be it could become a burden that is a little too heavy for you to carry. So concentrate on the inner stuff, the um, the spiritual growth, and um, things that maybe don't seem to have the same value, I guess, for lack of a better word. If they were judged against outside things. In other words, just be honest with yourself and don't put yourself on such a high pedestal that it's going to be easy to fall.
And just remember, you cannot do all this yourself.
Yeah.
Ask for help. Give someone else an opportunity to be a hero.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
great.
Absolutely.
Holy mackerel. Okay.
Thank you.
Yes. And all right, let's add to the stage and let's see who we have next. So I was having a little bit of fun. These are background music, Marina.
I love it.
So we have
Stephanie.
Stephanie. And then next we have another pressure.
Oh,
Oh, I love this.
yes, me too.
And the next one, Annie.
Yay. Alrighty.
Right. Thank you. Here we go. So
Good.
find Stephanie. You know, I do remember what we did last time, which was let us know that you're here, and then
Mhm.
sweet or sour. So, but we're making this work.
Yes, absolutely. So, yeah, Stephanie, just let us know.
Sweet.
Sweet. Okay. And Amanda Carroll.
Is more, yeah.
And Annie, let us know. Oh, Annie wants sweet. Okay.
I got Amanda Carroll as well.
Excellent.
All right.
Excellent.
Stephanie's first.
Stephanie. Sweet. Yeah, I had enough. Yeah, sometimes it is a little more of a challenge to read on the sour, but you know, it's a fact of life. You can't pretend that it doesn't exist, right?
And I actually had enough. I'm really good at being sour. I am a bitter old queen. So I turned down the filter a little bit.
Yes.
So, so
Oh.
okay. Stephanie. Oh, well, okay. We need this one. Stephanie, the Nine of Swords. What's going on is you're feeling like you're under everyone's watchful eye and it's too close. There's too many people who are watching you. You have no privacy, and you're also sometimes struggling with when you want to be alone, you're not alone. You haven't had any alone time. And I think it's a really good thing to um, lighten up. You don't need to have it all figured out right now. Be in the moment. So when this happens and you can't get a little bit of privacy, uh, um, be silly, and it could distract the people who are trying to watch you too closely.
Yes.
I mean, lighten up, make it silly, have some fun.
Yeah, absolutely. And from the Mystic Sisters, I pulled for you the Red Queen. And the Red Queen it's about caution, it's about ambition, it's about, sort of drawing attention to yourself. I also pulled the Eight of Pentacles. So I think you've been kind of working on getting yourself to the point where you're able to kind of take risks and small risks, and that's okay. The more that you learn to trust your instinct, the more that you kind of work on the craft and pay attention to it, the more successful that you're going to be. So there's in all things that we do, there's always a little bit of caution, but yeah, don't be afraid to take the next step.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't let it scare you.
So thank you, Stephanie. This is very helpful. And oh, okay. Thank you, Dawn. Gerald, we love your sassiness,
Yeah,
and we will keep you. Aw, thank you.
Absolutely.
I
He's
like
one of my favorite Geralds.
that. Yes, I am one of the favorite Geralds. So,
Yes.
all right. So next we have Amanda Carroll, who wants a sweet and sour. And then after this, Annie Hamlet. So,
All righty.
do you have a preference of which one to do?
Nope.
I'm going to do sour.
Okay. All right. It's going to do sour. I'm going to do sweet. Okay. Clearly, this is meant for more than one of you in the chat. But again, I pulled Kuan Yin.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. This is about compassion and empathy. So make sure that when you are doling out the compassion and empathy, make sure that you put yourself on the list because you are a them as well. Okay. So
Mhm.
take care of yourself, give yourself that same wonderfully positive pep talk that you would give to someone else who is maybe struggling with something right now. So Amanda, just be nice to yourself, be kind to yourself.
Yes, Amanda. Duh. I mean, how are you? How are other people going to treat you nicely if you don't treat yourself nicely?
Yes.
So, and Amanda, oh, look, the card that I got is the Seven of Wands, where you're actually having to battle off everyone else's opinion, everyone else's expectations for you. This is an opportunity for you to go to shift that. Instead of they're throwing things at you, rally this team and go, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do this. And then lead that charge because, uh, and it's not everyone else's fault. It's yours. You are a grown ass adult. Stop blaming others for your shit. Keep it in mind is if you make a mistake, own it. When you own it, it immediately takes the power away from other people and it shows how strong you are. And it's actually a really, really cool thing.
It
Um,
is.
yeah, I think it's one of those amazing things to where is when we own it and we apologize and move on and literally move on, not just oh, I'm
Yeah.
gonna all that. It turns into a charge and it's really, really powerful.
Yes.
So
Yes. Yeah.
so there you
Yep.
go.
It's sometimes you get that judgment that comes with it, but it's that good judgment that, hey, listen, you know what, that person is solid, right? They're if they mess up, they'll be the first ones to stand up and say, hey, I made a mistake, I'm sorry, this is something I'm not going to do again, right? That takes a big person to do that.
And I'll be honest with you, Amanda, I want people who, when they make a mistake, they recognize it and apologize and move on. Those are the people I want to surround myself with.
Yes,
Those are the people I want on my team.
exactly.
So,
Exactly.
right. And so Annie Hamlet is next. And I did see more people come in. It's wonderful to see everybody. I did see Tanis pop in, and Annie wants sweet.
Thank you. Sweet. Annie wants sweet. Okay.
Yes, vulnerability is a superpower.
Absolutely. Mm. Okay, Annie, what I got for you was matcha. And matcha, as a mystical sister, she is about protection, and she is about looking after the home, defending the home, and whatnot. That's that's how you see yourself, and that's how a lot of people see you, as the safe haven, right? This is you. You're having a bad day. You need that virtual hug. Annie is going to give it to you. Um, you know, you hear of a kid it's still wintertime, doesn't have a coat. Well, you're going to find one in the closet, or someone's going to give you one, and you're going to pass it on. That's that's what you're that's what you're about at the core of who you are. That's who you are. You are the protector and the defender of the home and all things having to do with the heart and the home. So yeah, you're nice to be around.
Mm-hmm. And Annie, one of the great things for you is what I see for you. This is the Ace of Wands. You've got some new inspiration, something that's encouraging you to do some things you have considered to do before, but you haven't done them. This is an opportunity for you to lean into that creativity. Something small, doesn't have to be huge, but boy, that something small will add
Mhm.
up, because getting to know yourself is really important. It's okay with being alone, and you're actually pretty cool, because you're pretty cool and you've got this new idea. It's going to take hold, and you're going to show everybody else how cool you really are. Get
Mhm.
inspired. I love that. I love me a good inspiration.
Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely. Hold on.
all
I've
right.
decided I'm going to take the modern life. And
Uh-huh.
this I saw um, Jane the Seeker using these and thought they're fabulous. So I
Uh-huh.
have to get them. And yeah, they're modern life. So let's see.
All right. I'm going to pick three more.
Three more. Yay.
Here we go. And if you get picked, please let me know and tell me sweet or sour right in the chat, because that'll just save some time. Oh, wait a minute. Marby, I didn't put
Yay.
everybody in. Sorry.
That's all right.
But Marby Gangora, let us know you're here and if you want a sweet or sour.
Yes.
And our next one, boy, I did that just because everybody needs to know that not everything is
Yes.
and
Midnight.
Carrie. Love that. Um, so Midnight Apothecary, let us know that you are here. And here, let's do this one.
Done.
Turner. I love this. Okay, and Midnight Apothecary is here. Thank you.
Sweet.
And Dawn Turner.
Yeah, I think Dawn said she wanted a sour, I think, for the
Okay.
WCB. But if I'm wrong, Dawn, speak up.
Dawn, just let us know you're here. But anyhow, let me put these up because Marby, it wanted sweet.
Yeah. Sweet. Okay. Marby. Oh, Marby. What I got for you was procrastination master. You're you're really, really good at being able to put things off, um, and justify to yourself why you don't have time to do something today. You might do it tomorrow. So that's actually it. I don't see that as a negative quality, because it means that you're not going to let yourself get bogged down by the coulda, woulda, shouldas,
Mm.
right? You're going to be a lot more open to things that are coming by. So yes, as you're able to put things off, just yeah, do do what you can in the time that you can do it, but if you have to put something off, it's not a bad thing.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So Marby, I got the Queen of Swords for you. The Queen of Swords is one who is extremely articulate. Because this is a sweet reading, you have the ability to use your words to persuade people and to help them do what it is that they need to do, even though you might want to procrastinate. Um, the thing also about the Queen of Swords is that she wields the sword of truth.
Yes.
Please remember that you can just point with the sword of truth rather than wielding it and cutting things down.
Yes.
Here you go. Haters suck. Don't let trash opinions impact your self-worth.
But bum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you're very
Absolutely.
confident, but boy, haters gonna hate.
Yes.
Haters gonna hate.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But there
Okay,
you go.
Marby.
Okay.
All right.
All
And
right.
midnight.
That's Marby and Midnight. I did post them, so sweet.
Sweeties. Okay. Midnight Apothecary. I pulled for you Awkward Dancer. And look, she's wearing two different colored shoes and so on. Awkward dancer doesn't necessarily mean that you're awkward or whatnot. I see that as being eclectic. This is someone who is willing to take a chance and say, yeah, so I have two different colored shoes on. Doesn't everyone?
Yes.
So yeah, if you're feeling a little different, if you're feeling a little outside of something, celebrate that. Celebrate your uniqueness, because I think that's what this card is more than anything else, is saying you're unique. Go with it, celebrate it.
I love that. I have for you the Six of Wands, which is the card of victory in everyday life. Celebrate that.
Yes.
So when you're out there dancing with two different colored shoes on, celebrate that. That is a victory. Also, I have don't make decisions when you're emotional. Let the intensity pass. Make a move when you're centered. Because when you're very excited, like the Six of Wands is very exciting. It's a
Yes.
celebration. But have a drink of water, go for a walk, have a nap, and then make your decisions. So thank you, Midnight Apothecary. That's great.
Fabulous.
Yes. Okay. She said so on point. Good.
Good.
And you were correct with what Dawn wanted, which was sour, correct?
Sour. Okay. All right. So this card literally jumped out. And it's foodie photographer. And in terms of, you're kind of looking at this from maybe from a little bit of a sour perspective, there's an awful lot here to concentrate on and to try to get into that one picture. So maybe things might be better served if you just kind of focused in on one thing and tried to make that the center instead of everything. So foodie photographer is, yes, keep in mind the big picture, but also notice that you're able to tackle this in smaller sections, things that you can handle. And I think that's where success is going to lie. So That's what I get, Dawn.
That's so good. That's so helpful. And I got a repeat card for the sour reading. I got the magician. You have all of the tools around you and necessary for you to do what it is that you need to do.
Yeah.
Stop doubting yourself. Get your ego out of the way. Stop over planning and just start and do it. The other thing that I would keep in mind on is to watch your back. Do not absorb toxic shit. Because some people don't realize that they're actually toxic and what they're doing to themselves isn't healthy. Keep your boundaries. A good magician knows their area of control.
Yes.
Stand your ground, protect yourself. So there you go.
Absolutely.
And Dawn said we are both right.
Aw,
I always
thank
love
you, Dawn.
that.
Thank you, Dawn.
Love that. Love that.
Okay.
All right. So we're
Three
going to
more.
pick another 3 more. And here, let me do this. You know, I can stop that. So.
No.
Sort of. It's fun.
Yeah.
So
Jane.
Jane is up. Jane, please let us know sweet or sour. That would help. And then we have the next one that we have is thank you, Jane. Mary. And all right, Mary, let us know sweet or sour. And here, we'll do the cheers for this one. By the way, it's about 12 seconds how long this takes if you are curious.
Sonia.
Yay, Sonia. Let us know, sweet or sour. Great. All right. So then we have this is where we need staff, isn't it?
Yes, I think so.
I need somebody in the background to be able to do that. So Jane, sweet and sour, which would you like?
I'll do sour this time.
Okay. I will do sweet. We got you. Sonia, thank you.
Sonia says sweet. Okay.
So you're doing sour, I'm doing sweet. And so Jane, it's the 3 of Pentacles for you. This is the card of some planning. It is looking at the way things are going to roll out. The 3 of Pentacles truly is about solidifying things before you actually start. It's drawing out the garden before you even get the tools out. How do you want it? So plan for that and understand that this is, Jane, this is can be a fun part of the process. And if you are entering that with some fun, you will have an opportunity to see the fruits of your labor. And then it's also a good idea to let go of the grudge. You don't have to excuse or forget the actions, but forgiveness brings peace. Take back your power.
Mm-hmm.
Back your power because you've got new things to plan, new things that you want to do.
Yes.
So I love that.
Yep. You have put things out, you're waiting for them to come back. And just don't as things are returned to you, how they are returned to you, just don't be too harsh to judge. I got autocorrect victim. So I think that as you're working on things, as you're getting out there, information that might be coming back to you, there's potential there for a misunderstanding. And a misunderstanding happens if you have a knee-jerk reaction. So if something comes up and it's just, it doesn't feel right, don't get angry, just double check. Hey, did you mean to say such and such? Oh my gosh, no, no. I yeah, it was something else. So yeah, don't let yourself fall victim to that going down that rabbit hole. Yeah, double check.
Jane did say they hold a grudge.
Ah, yeah,
Take back your power.
yeah, yeah.
Love that.
As long as they are living rent free in your head,
Yeah,
no way.
don't want that. Right.
No.
And we have next we have Mary, and Mary said, "Sweet, please." So, Mary, I have the King of Swords for you, and the King of Swords is very articulate. They understand words. They can put words together in a way that is very convincing. What I really appreciate about this king is the glittery lights around her dress.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of power in that. That reminds me of you paying attention to the bright, shiny, joyful moments or the glimmers in life. You pay attention to that. That's going to continue to add. And be sensitive. Have more empathy and kindness. Compassion always wins because sometimes the King of Swords can be very directive. Put
Mm-hmm.
that together with compassion, it's always going to win, Mary.
Yes.
Always.
Yes. And again, I pulled for you awkward dancer. So that tells me it's going to apply to more than just the two of you in the chat. Embrace your weirdness. Embrace the things about yourself that make you stand out. um, you're able to put things together in such a way that, if you were to say to someone, well, I've got a big red chunky necklace and then I tied, a smaller orange one to it and, put a green bow on it, they would go, ooh. But when they see it, how you've done it, they go, oh. So embrace your weirdness, go with it. You have what it takes to put things together in such a way that the outcome is unusual, and that's a good thing.
I love that. That is so good. That's so good. Artist Liz says, I'm weird AF and proud of it.
Exactly.
And by the
Exactly.
way, for those of you who are interested in a little bit more sourness, on Monday, Marina is joining me for caffeinated and unfiltered readings for the month of April. So
Yes.
you do not want to miss that.
No.
Well, I don't think you want to miss that.
No. All the cool kids are going to be there.
Yes. And that means you, especially you who are watching the playback.
Yes.
Sonia said, sweet, please. I'm sour enough.
Oh,
So,
yeah. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Okay. I got serial killer.
I need this deck, I think. Man,
Yeah.
I blame you.
Yeah. Serial killer. And they're, the reason that I laughed, because when I looked at it, I thought, oh, yeah, okay. So, yeah, what the universe is saying here is, listen, pay attention to how much sugar and additives and things are in your cereal. Maybe you need to, not buy the sugar coated whatever flakes. Maybe you need to make a kind of a better decision when it comes to mealtime. And then the next card that I got out was Laundry Mountain Climber. So I think that's telling me you're making decisions about changing your health, and it all feels super overwhelming because you're thinking of changing everything. In order to be successful, make many small changes so
Mhm.
that they don't stand out in terms of, oh, well, I can't have sugar ever. Right. Yeah. So make those healthier choices and take them one bite at a time.
I'm also going to be building on that, is because I have the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is about timing. It's allowing things to come to fruition in their own, at their own pace, the pace that's right for them. So small things really do add up.
Yes.
This is a really powerful card because friendships can be confusing. People have different roles in your life. Some relationships won't last. Learn from everyone.
Yes.
Take some time and learn from everyone.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah. And if there are some people that you might need to cut out of your life, right?
yep,
Perfectly acceptable.
learn from
Yeah.
them and allow them to move out. So,
Yeah.
Sonia's like, yes, yes.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
all right, we have time to do 3 more.
Yes.
All right. So 3 more. Here we go. Here's our next reading.
Who is it? Who is it? Tea garden.
Tea Garden, let us know if you want a sweet or a sour reading. Then we have, trust me, I'm going to have to find some more 12-second sound effects.
Yes.
But these are hilarious. Seniors, let us know if you want sweet or sour reading. So I'm still looking for Tea Garden Chicken. I do see you. I just need sweet or sour.
Yep.
And Steve Myers, sweet or sour. And then here, I'll remind everybody what it's like to not have sound effects.
Yeah.
I know it's different after that, isn't it?
Yes. Yes. And
Jeannie. And okay, so I just yelled for you, Tea Garden, like you won the lottery.
yeah.
So, hi, Garnet. Okay, so here we'll go ahead and we'll start with Garden Sweet and Sour. Which would you like?
I'll do sweet.
Okay.
I'll do sweet. Alrighty. Oh, and
Got her.
Jean Kavanagh got her. Okay.
Yep.
So, Teresa, I got Meal Prep Mastermind. You know how to take control of your day, and you know how you're going to accomplish things. You're a little methodical in the way that you approach things. However, what makes that kind of a good thing is you're not just looking at, oh my God, I have to make the whole meal. You're looking at the little sections and you're tackling one at a time. You're able to, compartmentalize things so that you don't feel overwhelmed. And that's a good thing. So, good for you for being able to do that, for being able to kind of make a plan, work a plan, and have it succeed.
So, Tea Garden, whatever it is that you're wanting, it's coming up fast. It's the 8 of Rods. It's coming up. It's coming fast. It's coming fast. Hold on. Keep your head and arms inside the right at all times because you asked for it. It's going to show up. It's going to show up. And yes, You are that bitch. Throws glitter in the air at you.
Yeah. Go for
There you go.
it. I
Because
love it.
here's something to keep in mind is all intent shows up and leaves you, goes out into the universe, and it comes back. Make sure that you're putting out there what it is that you want.
Yes.
So there you go, tea garden chicken. So
Lovely.
all right.
Lovely.
I have not here. Let me do this because I need to get see if this works. Steve Myers, please pick up the white courtesy phone. Steve Myers.
I love that.
There you go. And all right, we have another request from so for sweet.
Jean Kavanaugh says sweet.
Yes.
Okay. All right. He says put these cards away. Okay.
So here's something that I think this is an important thing to remember is this is the Eight of Pentacles. This is to remind you that what you are doing is learning how to do some things. You've learned a new skill and you have to do it over and over and over again. So you don't have to pay attention to it and your body does it by itself. You can't. It's like when you knit. When you first learned to knit, or when I did, I had to pay attention. I had to pay attention. I had to pay attention. Now I can knit, not look at my knitting. I can walk around, all that stuff. This is reminding you that you're trying to incorporate that new information, and I absolutely love that because stay out of it, and you know what it is. Stay in your own lane because if you don't, it's going to slow this down. It's going to slow the incorporation down.
Lovely. Lovely. And I get the Four of Wands. This is, new starts, celebrations, doing, um, maybe doing old things in a new way. It's a card of family. It kind of reminds you a little bit of the hoopah, but it's kind of very, very inclusive, very protective in some ways. So, Jean, if that is the energy that you are in right now, feeling protected and so on, be grateful, give thanks for that, and you will have more and more and more of that. But it feels really nice. It feels like, what the universe is saying, hey, good job. You're doing okay.
Oh, that is
Yeah.
very sweet.
Oh, thank you,
Thank
Jean.
you. That means a lot.
Yes.
Had enough wanted to know what the cards were that I was using that has the words on them. This is the Rebel deck, the So Fresh, So Clean version, and then the snarkier ones are the Rebel deck, the Oracle with an Attitude.
Yes.
So there you go. And what was the one with the dancing shoes card? What was that called again?
Oh, that
You just
is
you just put it away, didn't you?
modern life.
Okay.
Modern life oracle. And who, just a minute, can I tell you who it's by? I don't know who it's by. It doesn't say on here. Anyway, I think I got them. I think I got them on Etsy.
Okay.
But yeah, they're funny because they're based on modern life,
Uh-huh.
things that we do now, like serial killer, like keyboard explorer or whatever. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I love that. So we also had a question that said, let's see. Book Bewitched asked, Gerald, do you have artwork we can see? I actually have a playlist of fabric paintings that I've done, and I'm trying to find that so that I could. Is that okay to pop it into your
Of
chat?
course. Yes. By all means.
So, and these, because I like to paint with fabric, so that is in there. If you're curious about that, there's just 7 photos in there, or 7 videos in there. So, and
Fabulous.
so okay, so what do you have coming up? Remind everyone while they're still here.
All righty. So at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time this evening, I'll be on Alice Heart and Soul Connected channel, and it's Sisters of the Mystical Tarot. And then tomorrow, assuming all goes well with StreamYard, we'll be doing episode 120 of Messages for Light Workers. I know.
It's 2 years.
Yes. Yeah, I know. It boggles my mind. And we are going to have a special guest on the 120th episode, and that will be Michelle Murray of Astrological Tarot, who's going to join us. And then Friday at 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, Allie is going to join me for Story in the Cards. And that's another one of those shows where, you know what, we take up the nasty cards and we can get a little snarky. And yeah, listen, you want to go out of your way to make the news? Okay, we're going to talk about you.
Yeah. Hey, you worked hard to get into the news. We're going to make fun of you for being in the news.
Exactly. And how about you, Gerald?
I have a show with Sylvia from Colorful Foresight.
Yes.
We're talking about the miracles in the major arcana. So I'm looking forward to that. On Friday, I have with Linda De Gonzalez and Purple Elephant Deb H. Gratitude Drives Abundance readings. Then I have shows, lots of shows next week. Like and subscribe so you don't miss those, including Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 Pacific, caffeinated and unfiltered readings for May. Or no, for April.
April.
Yes. So
days are flying by. You know what? Yeah.
They are.
Yeah. Very, very quick.
Yes. Thank you, everyone, very much for being here. Don't forget, ways to support the channels are in the description below, and we appreciate you. So,
yes, absolutely.
Take care. Bye.
See you later. Bye.